Today we're staying at the Tropicana before it's gone forever. Let's go get checked in. Welcome to the Tropicana. We just got checked into our room. We are in the Paradise Tower. We are on floor number 3 and room 316. Let's take a look around. So this room is a standard king, but we are in the nicer tower. It is a bit of an upgraded charge. It was like $10. You get a larger room. This is probably 500 square feet. It's a great size. You also get a strip view, although they have that like covering over the windows, so you can't really see out, which is kind of a bummer. I do like the theming. It is a tropical kind of theme. They've got a lot of bamboo and like rattan with creams and oranges. I love the fainting couch by the window. I laid down on it. It's actually really comfortable. Hopefully when they sell the hotel, they sell those, and maybe I can reupholster one and put it in my house. We've got a king size bed behind me with end tables. You've got your desk and the entertainment center. There is a safe, but I did not see a mini fridge there. My favorite aspect of the room is definitely the ceiling. They have some kind of plaster work here. It's really pretty. I enjoy that. Overall, it's decent. It's just kind of a nice, pretty basic room. Bathroom is definitely showing its age a little bit. The tub is chipped, some of the tiles a little chipped, the sink behind me is kind of beat up. But it's a good size for a standard room. Like the toilet is kind of off to its own side. 2 people can fit in here, no problem. In terms of like a standard hotel room, it really is fine, even though it could use a little bit of updating.
Boating, fishing and swimming, golf, tennis, riding. Florida's famous vacation towns provide them all.
Do you think this would fit in our car? No? Okay, shoot. We haven't stayed at the Tropicana yet, but we found out they are closing April 2nd, which meant we need to get in here. We need to do a review. We need to stay before it's gone forever. There is a lot to cover. We've really only walked around here once or twice. There is a restaurant I'm interested in trying. I really want to go over some of the history. This place is pretty iconic, and a stadium is supposed to be built here. There's a lot to talk about, tons to cover. We're gonna get going. Never really gambled here at Tropicana. We're probably gonna have to do some gambling tonight just to say that we have. It's kind of a smaller casino. The variety is okay. There are a lot of games in here, but it's just kind of weirdly laid out. Like you can tell they've added on to the casino over the years because it kind of darts off in different directions. The main statement is definitely the stained glass ceiling. That was built in 1979. It is not original to the casino, but it did become like a big icon. I really hope that when they tear down Tropicana, they do remove the ceiling. Maybe they can put it in the ballpark. It can be an homage to what it used to be. It was worth $1 million when they installed it, so I'm imagining like it's worth way more now. That was the 70s. Either way, the casino's okay. I could definitely see us playing a little bit tonight. So we made it out here to the Tropicana courtyard and pool area. Now it's March, most of the pools are opening up, But because Tropicana is closing, we called and asked, and they did say they won't be opening their pool this season. That makes a lot of sense. I feel like in its heyday, this was probably a really nice area. The courtyard's really pretty. There's a lot of foliage, and the pool looks decent. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but it's a good sized pool. I would love to see some comments from you guys if you've stayed here and tried the pool. How was it? You guys know how important pools are to me. Let me know, was this a good one? As of now, all we can do is take a look, and because they're closing, it's definitely a little bit neglected and kind of a ghost town out here. The Tropicana opened April 4th, 1957. This hotel has been bought and sold so many times over the years, and all the developers have tried to maybe rebrand or tear it down, but it never went through. It's still the Tropicana to this day. That's very rare for Las Vegas. Fun fact, Tropicana had the longest running Las Vegas show, and it's still the longest to this day at nearly 50 years. It was called the Folies Bergère, pardon my French on that. And it was a topless showgirl review, which is very Vegas. Currently, the hotel is owned by Bally's Corporation, and it's run as a Hilton DoubleTree. It is closing April 2nd to make way for an athletics stadium, and people have a lot of thoughts on that. The Oakland Athletics have now bought this area of land, and they plan to build a huge stadium. For context, we now have the brand new Allegiant Stadium. You can come and go from Allegiant Stadium without having to deal with strip traffic at all. Here, we have MGM right next door, New York across the street, Excalibur right there. This is a very busy intersection. And to think of adding baseball traffic seems a little dicey. This exit from the highway is the closest exit to the airport. I can't even imagine trying to catch a flight when there's a baseball game going on. They said it's gonna take between 9 months and a year to demolish. I'm not sure why, but after that they will begin construction on the baseball stadium in 2025. It's not set to be done until 2028, so we don't have to worry about all those logistics until a few years from now. Time is slipping away and we have gotten hungry. There are a couple of dining options. So Oakville Tuscan Grill is their big steakhouse restaurant, but it's only open on weekends. They have Lotus here. This is Asian cuisine. And there's a coffee shop. Those are pretty much it, other than probably their main restaurant here, Robert Irvine's Public House. It's open for breakfast, lunch, dinner. It looks very inviting. Let's go check it out. Just got seated here at Robert Irvine's Public House. Robert Irvine is a famous chef. He's on Food Network and stuff like that. This is kind of pub food, bar bites. They say you should definitely try the fish and chips, so we're absolutely gonna get that, and we'll see what else they have on the menu. So we did get the fish and chips, and we got the fries Robert's way. They put a curry mayonnaise on with feta cheese and bacon. They're really good. And then I also just got a Cobb salad. The portions are really big. The fish and chips was $30. Mine was $18. That's Vegas prices, but big sizes. And the food is honestly pretty darn good. I've never eaten at a Robert Irvine's before, but if he opens more restaurants in Vegas, I'm definitely gonna go check them out because I would eat here again. All right, just finished up our food at Robert Irvine's. Honestly, we probably could have just split the fish and chips. It was large enough, and it was kind of pricey for the two of us, but that's okay, it was good. Now, you guys know how this goes. We need to go find ourselves something to drink. Well, I wanted to go here. This is the Trago Lounge. It's actually really nice looking. It's a pretty bar, but I guess they're not open on Mondays anymore. They were on the website. That's okay. In terms of other nightlife, you can go see shows. They have Michael Jackson live here. We saw that when it was at the Strat. That was pretty good. It was a decent show. They also have Purple Rain, and then they have the Laugh Floor, which is upstairs. That's all comedians, but I mean they're closing soon, so nothing's going on Monday. Time for Plan B. Plan B. Okay, so the other lounge was closed. The other bar that they have on the casino floor is called Chillum. He recommended the Purple Rain. They do have the Fat Tuesday slushies, but I didn't really want gut rot. This is vodka with butterfly pea blossom and cranberry. It'll get you there. And it's purple, which is fun. We're gonna enjoy a cocktail, probably play some games, and then go upstairs and call it a night. We're getting ready to turn in for the night, and it occurred to me that like I could give you guys my final thoughts before I jumped in the shower and washed all my makeup off, and then I don't have to put any on in the morning. So we did pay about $115 for the night. Like I said, we did pay like a $10 upgrade for this nicer room. We thought about staying the final night, but it was like $500, which is crazy. So we just opted to go a little earlier. I'm really glad that we got the opportunity that we can say we've stayed here. There's places like the Stardust that I wish I could say that I'd stayed in before they're gone. So I'd love to see in the comments if some of you have stayed here, especially like the 60s, the 70s. Like, how was this place? Was it fun? What was it like? It's kind of funny. We spoke to quite a few different hotel workers, and every single one of them said they did not think that the stadium was coming here. Like, there's no way they're putting the baseball stadium here, which is a little interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed this one and thought it was fun.